Hey everybody, I'm just going to make a short video of how I'm going to set up this hang-on back filter that I did an unboxing on. This is just the way I'm going to set it up, and I just thought I'd share it with you guys. The main point is I'm not going to use these cartridges. We're going to get rid of these and do it a different way that saves a little time, saves a little money. And the way I looked this up on YouTube and when I was doing research and stuff back when I first started doing this stuff was optimizing your hang-on back filter, which also led me to searches like pimp my filter. They were just, hot rodding my filter, making my filter run more efficient. You know what I'm saying. I mean, this is a simple hack and trick that I missed the first time around in the hobby, and I'm glad to know it now because it does save a lot of time and money. What I do is I use some coarse filter material first. I don't have a big piece or a sheet to cut out a piece right now, so I'm going to use an old coarse pre-filter and another piece that I had laying around. I'm going to put this in first for my first layer. Now my friend Jason at Primetime Aquatics, he was the one that kind of said it in the live stream the other day that you put your sponge in first. My silly self was putting in my biomedia first and my sponge on top of it. I had it backwards. So put your sponge filter in first. Then you're going to use a bag of biomedia. You can also use crushed lava rock. This is Seachem Matrix, which I'd be using if I had a little bag, or say even a piece of pantyhose that I could make a little bag like this. It's just ceramic pieces. You could actually use small stones, things like that, but this has just been shown to be a real good biological media, so I'm going to use it. So I'm going to put it in next. Now I also use Purigen in my tank because this tank has a big piece of driftwood in it, and Purigen is a synthetic resin silica. It's used for polishing. It will remove tannins and discolorations from the water. I like this water crystal clear, so this helps remove some of the tannins, which tannins are not bad. They're actually good for your fish tank and fish. It's just a personal choice. I like this aquarium to be clear, so I'm going to use this in here. I don't want to stuff it in there too tightly, because if you've got it in there too tight, then you can't, the flow won't go through it. Now after I put the Purigen in it, oh yeah, and by the way, when you use Purigen, make sure that you rinse it really, really well. It's very dusty, and it will put off some stuff into your water if you don't rinse it well enough. So this has been rinsed. All this media too is pre-seeded media that I got out of another filter to put in here. Now the only thing I'm putting in here new and fresh, besides the Purigen, which I did soak it in some aquarium water, is some filter floss. So this comes off a big old sheet. I cut some. I'm going to tuck it in here. Here comes the kitty cat. I don't know if she'll walk in front of us. Of course she will. So I'm going to put that filter floss in there. She's going to lay on top. Now I'm going to put this top on here, which I'll have to take it off after I put it on the aquarium. Pour some water in here to start the pump on it, and prime the filter itself. Now the last thing I'm going to put on here is a pre-filter, which goes on your intake. It's another one of these pre-filter sponges. I'm going to slide it on here. You don't want it to go all the way up like this and be touching the bottom. You just want it to cover the slits and kind of leave a little open space here at the bottom. So I'm going to slide this on. And now the filter is ready to put into the aquarium. And let's see if it does a good job polishing the water, and hopefully it'll work okay. Okay, so everything's hooked up now. I got the filter running, everything's running smoothly. I'm going to let it run overnight, and then I'll do another check on it tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm going to be putting some API root tabs in here. That's going to be the first time I've ever used them. You can see I've got some scum on the glass I'm going to have to clean up, and some detritus back there around my sponge filter. which has been taking care of this tank the whole time the other filter was gone, and it was doing a fine job. But now this filter did have a lot of flow to it. It was, it was pretty heavy for bettas. So what I've done is I've clipped on this little green killing machine UV filter on there. It's not running as a UV filter. I've just got it clipped onto the intake so it'll divert the water so it's not blowing the bettas around. So that's all I got tonight for you guys, or today. I just thank y'all for joining me, and I hope y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.